And then underneath, we've got a public and a private integer. And the difference is that the public one is visible to other scripts and the private one is only available to be used to these functions. And the private variable is only available to be seen inside this particular class. So only the chapters of this book will be able to see and access the private variable. And then you can see inside here how we added two together and then wrote that to the console. Now, the last thing I want to show you is how we can access these components. So what I want to do is get hold of the game object for the cube and I want to access its transform. And then I'm going to adjust either the position or the rotation on the update to make the cube spin. Remove a little bit of white space and you can see here where I included the MonoBehavior class. That's another class that's full of other functions. And a quick tip, if you hold Control and click, you can go to the declaration and actually inspect this class and see all the different functions that are inside it. So here's the MonoBehavior class, and you can see all these functions inside here are built and connected so that when we start typing things here, we can access and run all those kind of tools. If I just take this out, just minimize this slightly so we can see two things at once. On the update, remember this script is attached already to the cube, so it knows which game object I'm referring to. So all I have to do now is access the name of the component that I want to actually access. So if I wanted to access the transform, I would simply write transform, and look, it says that I can get the information of the transform attached to this game object. And then I can go inside with a dot and I can access the different things I want to actually mess around with. And one of the things that I want to mess with initially, rotate, and then it says that it expects a vector 3, which is an x, y, and a z coordinate. So there we go. So now I have to give it an x, a y, and a z value. So I'm just going to rotate it on the x 1 and then a 0 on the y, meaning don't change this, and I'll put 0 on the z as well. Now what will happen is on the update it will actually move my cube one point basically every time this update statement is called, which will effectively increase this number. So now if I press play, the code will run and this x value here will increase every time the code is run, and it should spin the cube for us. So let's have a look. Here we go, and there we go, look. And you can see the rotation is increasing over and over and over again every time the update statement is called. So what we've done is we've used code and we've gone through the transform to dynamically change one of the properties, and because we put it on the update function, or inside the update function actually, this is called over and over and over again to increase this value every single time this code is run. Okay, so that's a quick crash course on integers and floats and strings, how you can see them externally and how you can have private ones that are only inside this particular class, how you open and close a class, basically creating a book, or hypothetically speaking, and then we can have numerous functions inside which have this structure here, which we decide what type of function it is, the name of the function, and then we open and close the brackets, and then open and close the curly braces, and whatever we put inside is run if we call this function. But the start and the update are the default functions that are included free of charge every single time we create a new script through Unity. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. Don't worry if you've never seen this kind of thing before. As we go into the next few lessons, You'll be doing this over and over again, and for the first few lessons, definitely, I'll be explaining exactly what we're doing until we've done it a few times, and you won't require my assistance on that area. So let's close Unity, and let's have a quick look at putting together the Duck Hunter AR game now. Fantastic. Okay, I'll see you in the next video.